Welcome back to another video with your boy. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I definitely appreciate it as I'm on the road to 1,000 subs. Now this video today, I'm gonna try not to give no shade. I'm just throwing out my opinions, you know what I'm saying? No shade against the passport bros and all them people like that. I got a clip for you. I'm gonna show you what's going on in Colombia. How the passport bros out there taking L's. Check this out.
Tonight, an urgent warning for Americans visiting Colombia after a string of in tourist hotspots. The U.S. Embassy in Bogota urging travelers not to use dating apps in the country, writing in a security alert that criminals are using the sites to lure victims, with many U.S. citizens drugged, robbed, and even by their Colombian dates. Embassy officials confirming the deaths of at least 8 Americans traveling in Medellin, possibly linked to the apps.
I'm out of words to describe. I don't even know how I feel right now.
A situation all too familiar for the family of 50-year-old Tujer Zhang, an artist and activist from Minnesota who we first reported on last month. He had been traveling in Colombia in December when he called his brother out of the blue asking for money.
This time he was like, hey, do you have a couple of thousand? I was like, yeah, no problem. And when do you want it? He said, I want it now. I'm in this bit of a situation here. I go, oh, yeah, I can do that.
Zhang's family telling our Minneapolis affiliate soon after he stopped responding to their messages, he was found dead. A local prosecutor saying Zhang was kidnapped during a date and killed when he could not make the ransom payment, and that his body was found covered in stab wounds.
I was confused. To be honest with you, I don't know why, what the motive is.
Zhang had visited Colombia in the past, posting photos and videos to social media as recently as October with an unidentified woman.
I'm with my girl.
The embassy's alert indicated officials do not believe all 8 of the deaths are linked and said they've seen an increase in reports of incidents involving the use of online dating applications to lure victims, typically foreigners, for robbery by force or using sedatives to drug and rob individuals. Often the reports coming from major Colombian cities like Medellin, Cartagena, and Bogota. Murders of foreign visitors went up by 29% in the latter part of 2023 compared to the previous year, according to the embassy, and most of the victims were U.S. citizens. It's a popular destination for Americans who are big contributors to Colombia's tourism industry, making up nearly 30% of foreign travelers in the first half of last year. But behind that beauty, tragedy and unanswered questions for families like Zhang's, a case where no arrests have been announced, according to that local prosecutor. Loved ones are left to mourn from thousands of miles away.
And he'll draw everybody in. That's the type of people he is.
Yeah, man. So like I said, passport bros are taking L's in Colombia. But let me put it to you like this for the passport bros. If you ain't got it here in the United States, if you ain't got it here, you ain't got it there. They just looking at you like a check, you know what I'm saying? These are people who are in situations that they're trying to get out of. These are people, a lot of people when you go to these countries, I'm not even talking about Colombia, I'm talking about period. When people just go to another country because they feel like the women there are better or more receptive to the lifestyle that these guys are looking for. Just think about it like this, like, you taking risks, you taking chances. Like, you see this beautiful woman, somebody who you feel like you can never get in the United States, but you can go overseas and get this type of person. You ain't got it like that there either, bro. What you do have, though, is you probably have a little bit of money, and the local people in that area probably don't have what you have. So they're just looking at you like a check. They looking at you like a check. That's really plain and simple. You go to these countries and you giving out a couple dollars here and a couple dollars there. You buying things for, you know what I'm saying? And if you had the same money that they had, they wouldn't want you. You feel me? They would have no interest in you. But you coming from the US and you got a little bit more. They don't like you because they think you cute. You know what I mean? They like you for what you can do for them, and you could probably get them out of that country, and maybe they want to come to your country. You know what I'm saying? But once they get here, man, from what I hear, a lot of times they get ghosts on you. They get ghosts on you because, like I said, if you ain't got it here, you ain't got it there. Once they get over here, they're not going to want you. They just needed you as a ticket. They just need you as a ticket to get to where they're trying to go in life. You taking risks when you go to these countries, and a lot of times you stick out like a sore thumb. These boys sticking out like a sore thumb. They going over there, and everybody can tell that they're not from there. So now eyes is on you. You know what I'm saying? I heard situations where if a girl spots an American and they in that type of lifestyle, they just give them a little tap real quick and walk off. Do to follow him because he thinking, oh dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Girl give him a look like, hey, follow me, come with me. He like, oh dang, she bad. I'm going with her. You start following her. Next thing you know, you in the alley and it's 3 dudes there ready to stab you up. They rob you for everything you have. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a good idea to go to these places for the sole purpose of trying to find a wife to bring back to your country, or trying to find a wife and settle down in their country. You know what I mean? Like, travel, see the world, do everything you want to do, but you got to be smart about it. You're meeting people on these dating apps, people that would most likely never give you the time of day if they was in the US, if they was in your home country. They would most likely not give you the time of day. And you meeting them and they showing you all this attention, you know what I'm saying? They sending you pictures, they telling you how much they want you, how much they love you. Yo, be logical. You know what I'm saying? You got to know who you are. This person, they would never want me if they was here. Why they want me now? They don't they don't want you. They don't want you. They just looking at you as a means for a better life. Or maybe they just trying to set you up and rob you, like what happened to old boy in the situation. Maybe they just want some ransom money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really never know when you taking a big risk. Going down to Medellin and and getting on a dating app, obviously, as you just seen the clip, terrible idea. Because you have people on those dating apps solely looking for travelers, looking for tourists. And they're like, okay, you a tourist, you came to this country, you obviously got some money, because these people like, shit, I can't even really leave the area. I don't have money to leave the area. You just traveled across the world to come visit my country and spend money. Obviously, you got some money. So they picking you out the lineup and they targeting you. They setting you up. They putting you in a situation where you're probably going to get robbed. You're probably going to get murdered. You know what I'm saying? So just look at it. Just be logical. If I ain't got it like that here, I ain't got it like that there. Passport bros, you know what I'm saying? They dying off. I thought it was kind of cheesy in the first place for people to be like going over to Thailand and all these other poor countries and meeting these women that they know they stand no chance with for real. And it's like, oh, you know, American girls are trash and blah, 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 blah. Bruh, just because they don't want you to mean they trash, just find somebody for you. Find somebody for you. You know what I mean? It's like you have to be realistic. Be realistic. So I was just surfing the net, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I came across, and I decided this is what I was going to do my video on today. I appreciate it. If you made it to this point in the video, please do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are not subscribed. I'm still on my road to 1,000, trying to get to 1,000. Please help your boy out. That's all I got for today. Peace.